lane, and actually this is probably going to be a mid lane Phantom Lancer against the Invoker. That's a matchup that people really like to play.
Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining.
That will bring us to our last sets
remaining.
of bans here. Phantom Lancer could steal a lot of the mana away from those on the Radiant side. Troll Warlord doesn't have a huge mana pool to start, so actually that's kind of interesting. If Phantom Lancer decides to go for a Diffusal Blade, it'll make his damage takers with mana pretty high, but against a Troll Warlord who's going to run out of mana fairly quickly, I mean, Troll, once he's out of mana, can just start to man-fight the Phantom Lancer because the illusions don't really do a whole lot of damage, and Phantom Lancer, his damage may be a bit underwhelming as well.
10 seconds remaining.
So Troll could end up being a pretty good fighting against the Phantom Lancer.
Remaining. Reserve
EG
time.
actually down to 1 second of reserve time. And they're going to ban out, well, both teams are going to ban out a Winter Wyvern and a PA. PA was played in the last match by Perky Pepperonis. And Ania Saad played pretty well on it. We're going to get into the last pickup here for Perky Pepperonis. And they have quite a while to do it. EG, however, they do not.
Reserve time.
They still have to go for one of their supports, their PPD hero. They still have to pick that up. And Perky Pepperonis, they've got to go for most likely a safe lane farmer. There's quite a few choices for him here. We may see something like a Spectre if Perky Pepperonis don't think that they want to take it early at all. It is a bit greedy to go for that. There's a couple of other things still in the pool. You could pick up a Juggernaut.
10 seconds remaining.
Gyrocopter might also work with this. They go with the Tiny instead, though.
Radiant team pick.
That kind of brings up the possibility that Tiny can go over towards the mid lane and put Phantom Lancer top. But actually, that seems like it may be what they end up doing. And PPD's Crystal Mania is going to get picked up for EG. Alright, so we are going to get into this match fairly soon. It's going to be Perky Pepperonis versus EG in the semifinal of the America's Open Qualifier number 1, TI6. A little bit more complicated than that, but I guess that's the general gist of it. So let's get into this match. Got to pause right off the bat for Perky Pepperonis. And we can introduce our teams in a second. And in terms of impact, though, Perky Pepperonis, I feel like they have a much better. I feel like they have a much better late game than EG. They've gone for the Tiny and Phantom Lancer. And with that being said, let's get into our match. We've got on the Radiant side, it's going to be EG. We've got Fear on the Troll Warlord. Bounty Hunter will be played by Zai. Our Tide Hunter is actually going to the safe lane right now. It's played by Universe. And Invoker, that's going to be Sumail in the mid lane. And PPD running around the map as a Crystal Maiden. Zai actually going to stand right next to Dad. And Dad takes a little bit of damage from Zai, but not going to be lasting. Dad is going to be playing the Phoenix. We've got a Lich handled by Nimble Navigato. Our Beastmaster is going to be Monkeys Forever, cutting a lot of trees here with the Iron Talon. And we're probably looking at a lot of jungling. KVH will be on the Tiny. And finally, we've got Aini Assad playing the Phantom Lancer. And he doesn't have lasers coming out of his eyes like many of the Phantom Lancers that we've seen in this tournament.
30 seconds to battle.
Waiting for the rune here is the Phantom Lancer. And Tiny's also there. It looks like he has magma in his face. Possibly could hurt, but he is made out of rock, so I think it's okay. Zai goes over to the rune. He's got a sentry ward available, and there's no detection right now from Perky Pepperoni's big avalanche. And Zai's got the bounty rune. He's right on top of that stuff. And Monkey's Forever is going to get the one bottom. It'll be an interesting offlane matchup with EG electing to go for an aggressive tri-lane. Zai is leading the way here. He's got a sentry ward in his inventory, and there are 2 on the lich for Perky Pepperonis, though if it comes to a dewarding war, he would probably win it. We will get right into this game number 1 of the best of 3 set. Zai is already moving forward onto the Tiny. They are trying to keep him out of this lane. I mean, Tiny may have a little bit of trouble getting towards the creep wave. Zai's sentry ward is actually going to get dewarded by one of the lich sentries. And Zai is maybe looking for a place that he can put the sentry that would be a slightly bit more difficult for a lich to actually deward. Phantom Lancer is taking a little bit of damage at mid, but really all the action is most likely going to be at the top lane, where the 2 tri-lanes are facing off. It's going to be a dive in by the Phoenix, going right forward on the PPD. They're going to get the avalanche onto her. PPD's caught out, uses the stun on the Tiny, and oh, what a bash from Troll.
I need no
Nimble not forgot to getting very low. That's going to be a first blood going for Zai.
Bagged and tagged.
And they will find it with that aggressive tri-lane. Not onto the Tiny, but they definitely get the blood there, and they get the gold. Pretty good to start this match. So at least the aggressive tri-lane does some of its job in getting the kill, and allows the Crystal Maiden to rotate over to the jungle. Can be farming up the creeps here, frostbiting him up, and they've actually left Troll Warlord with Fear alone on top now. It may be a bit of a problem. He could have some problems trying to stay alive. And Zaya's going to go over to mid, doing some damage to the PL, and PL's going to get slowed down here. He's taken a lot of damage from this, and Invoker's very far away. PL now uses the salve to get back up to full health. Interesting matchup at bottom, as Universe is slightly ahead of the Beastmaster in terms of CS. He's 15 versus his 12.
Denied.
So Universe is playing that lane pretty well against Monkeys Forever. We'll see if that changes anytime soon. Fear underneath the tower gets hit with the Frost Blast. And he's just going to walk around there. They're a bit too far underneath the tower. Probably want to utilize some side pulls here to pull the lane back. And Crystal Maiden continues to get some good farm with her Frostbite. Almost level 3 at this point. Invoker's getting aggressive onto PL at mid. There's going to be a Sunstrike and the Cold Snap. It helps take him very low, and it will finish him off dead on the mid lane. Sumail hits everything. Zai actually getting very aggressive at top. He gets caught out slightly. And Tide Hunter, he gets a kill on the Beastmaster at bottom. Uses the Gush and the Anchor Smash and managed to finish off Monkeys Forever. So we talked about how Universe was having a pretty good time at bottom, but he's actually having more than a good time. He's gotten a kill and keeping the Beastmaster out of this match. We also have a rotation by Zai on the mid. PL's taking a lot of damage, and yeah, he's going to be forced to use a Doppelganger back very low on mana. He's going to bottle up. And right now, EG, they're being very greedy with their lineup and their lanes. DPD is going to stun up Lich. And they've managed to find 3 kills across the map. Perky Pepperonis, their safe lane is basically disaster because Fear is just owning the crap out of it. 22 last hits with 8 denies versus Tiny's 9. That's a tiny number. Over at the mid lane, Zai is underneath the tower taking a lot of damage, tried to get the courier, but, oh, hello, Invoker finds it with the last hit. So that courier could not travel fast enough, and they managed to take it out for 3 minutes. I would say that's worth a Zai kill. Fear might be in a bit of trouble over at top. Ice Blast is available. They've also got the full combo from Tiny, who's still level 3. Throw is there, and he's still doing some damage here. He throws out the axes, could turn it around at some point. The laser is done. Phoenix is going to dive forward, and Fear has got to turn at this point. He's throwing the axes from inside the trees, and he could go on to Dad. The Bounty Hunter's found Lich, and the throw is there. They finish off, but there's the Ravage. Universe coming in. Great rotation by him, and he finishes off with a double kill. They've taken down this entire safe lane. And Universe once again saves the day, comes in to turn around. It might have been that in that fight, EG were able to get at least one more kill, but Universe comes in and secures the 2. So they take down the entire safe lane, which at this point, it's a disaster for Perky Pepperonis. And we're not even 6 minutes in.
Bountiful.
Right now, Perky Pepperoni is really paying for putting the Monkeys Forever Beastmaster up against Tidehunter, and at least the Beastmaster is level 6. That is at least something that's going well for Perky Pepperonis. Oh no, the smoke immediately taken off by Zai. He smoked nearly on top of him. And Zai is going over to Monkeys Forever, who has a Sentry Ward and the Roar available. Gonna run right towards him. PD is smoked up. There's a double damage rune. Universe is coming over. He's got to gosh. Okay, Zaya's going to get yelled at, but this is not what Monkey Forever was counting on. He's slowed down so much. Laser is healing him up, and they don't even need the Sunstrike to take him out. 7 kills for 2, and they might find some more. Dad, he could be in trouble. We'll get it. Yeah, he gets a dive away. So he's going to be completely fine for now. But look at this. ET being so aggressive. And they even follow the Zai Bounty Hunter over to the secret shop to pick up some arcane boots. They decided to have a little bit of mercy on the KVH, gave him some levels at top. He was being pretty sad. With very few levels on the top lane. He was level 3 for quite a while. That's one situation where the tri-lane did not help.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And Zai is still working around the map, level 4 right now. PPD is cleaning up the hard camp so that Beastmaster cannot go for it. Monkeys Forever. Could get caught out here. Fear is here. He's got the slow available, but he himself is being slowed by the boards. The slow will hit. There's a SunStrike, and it's on the mark. Monkeys Forever thought about doing something to PPD, but those thoughts were going to be far from his mind as he is now dead. And EG once again find another kill on the map. They really need this PL to come up big. He's got a Wraith Band right now, no boots at all. Only a bottle. At least EG haven't taken a tower yet, but with the Troll Warlord on their team, these towers are going to basically melt. Bounty Hunter's getting the a couple things delivered to him on the courier. I believe that's going to be the ending to a 4-man shield for him. He's going to come in on the Anya side. Here comes the TP in by Crystal Maiden. You're going to get the stun, and the SunStrike is on the point, of course. Universe is also here with the Ravage. Monkeys Forever has to be careful. He's being a bit aggressive onto it.
Radiant must summon the spirit to defend their top tower. Cover your eyes. Dire's bottom tower.
Perky Pepperoni is kind of starting a Mexican standoff over at the mid lane. Fear is also pushing in top. Got a helmet of the Dominator right now and brown boots, also a PMS.
The Dire just can't resist attacking Radiant's top tower.
It's going to be just working there at the lane. At least the ice armor is there from Lich to slow down the push. But the Troll Warlord will soon get the tower. TP in by Aenea's side. He again gets frostbitten by the Crystal Maze, moving around very slowly at mid, and Oh, he's not feeling very good. That's really demoralizing just to show up to a lane again and immediately get hit with a slow. Ania, once again, he's in the mid lane. They need to find out which one is the real one, and the Force Spirits are going to find it. Doing some good damage to him, down to 300 less than full. PL goes over to the rune, and he's got to be careful. He goes on to PPD, Doppelganger's forward, and PPD could find him. Doppelganger's down for 15 seconds, and they find another kill onto the PL. They're just so good at moving around the map. They work as a team, and I said it before, it's really unfortunate for all these teams that they have to go up against EG. I mean, Perky Pepperonis may even have a chance in the final, but EG just works so well as a unit, and it's very hard to be able to win a draft or a game against PPD. The man knows his Dota.
Sometimes I find myself saying, for no reason at all, Dire's middle tower has fallen. Oh, wait, there's a good reason to say it this time.
Zai throws out a Shuri, forcing Lich back to the base.
Dire's middle tower is under
And
attack.
Fear is left defending bottom. There is a roar available for Monkeys forever. Fear's got all the creeps trying to hit him down, but here is a rotation by EG. PPD is here with the Invis rune, and Universe comes in from the side. They get the slow on the Monkeys forever. ZBCStudioQ is there. Tidehunter finds another kill, and they're trying to take down all the creeps. 4 goes down. And this will be another tower going the way of EG. They're going to run right up to that tier 1. And they will very quickly take it out. Universe hasn't even used his Ravage just yet. May want to wait. I mean, he's probably going to be able to get to level 11 before he even has to use it. Right now, Perky Pepperonis, they can't push into this at all. Tiny sitting at Blink Dagger and Power Treads. Phantom Windsor has boots and a magic wand. He's taken 3 deaths, may have hurt him pretty highly. Oh, Zai is here. He gets scouted out by the scan. May have to be careful. Dad doesn't have any detection. Lich doesn't have any detection. Where's the detection for Perky Pepperonis? They just do not have it for this bounty hunter. It costs too much money for him. Universe going over to the top lane. Now it's 1700 gold, getting closer and closer to the Blink Dagger. And he's also gotten his level 11, level 2 ult.
Can its end be drawing nigh?
And what is Zai building? He's at 1600 gold right now. You may want to think about spending the gold pretty soon. So, Perky Pepperonis, they're getting closer to a couple of items. PL, we'll just see if he decides to go for the Boots of Travel or the Power Treads. With him being so far behind, I feel like getting the Boots of Travel wouldn't really help him a whole lot. Even though it generally is the first item for PL. Fear goes on to a couple boars at bottom. Is not able to find both of them. And most of Perky Pepperonis, they're trying to push in mid. KVH, he's picked up the Blink Dagger, and actually EG bottom. Monkey's Forever is going to get going on. He's not even able to get that yell because it was interrupted by the Shuri toss. Excellently played by Zai. Gets thrown up to Z there, but he's not even going to be able to get the kill there. Tidehunter spits at KVH. There's a Ravage available. He'll use it. Why even wait? Because he actually hit it on the 4. The Chain Frost is bouncing around. Fear's got to be careful. Fear, hello? Zai nearly getting taken out by this. The Dust's actually going to miss. And the Shuri toss bounces all over the place. Tidehunter once again gets a kill with the spit. And Nimble Navigato, 2 until the Shuri toss. He's going to get it. He finds the kill, and he goes invisible underneath the tower. Also, in the side chop, I need Assad. That's going to be a full 5-man team wipe. And Universe is swimming through the blood right now. That is... that is one of my... favorite taunts in the game. Assad does end up getting taken down. That is still a pretty huge gold change going the way of EG. Blink forward by Tiny. He's going right for the PD Crystal Maiden, who doesn't actually take a whole lot of damage. And KVH, he gonna pay. Blinking forward into his death. Well, it's 17 for 3. Now we did have this once today with Team Spirit. Are we going to get to the meme score? 3-2-2. Zai, he is level 9 right now. Probably wants to get to level 11 on the ultimate. Still waiting on this Phantom Lancer to get the gold up. Almost got boots of travel on the PL. So he's gonna go for those anyway. Universe just walking up to Dad. He's forced to fly away. The Sunstrike just misses. And Zai is waiting for the PL, whose illusions are going to disappear. They are going to get the damage here and the track. The Shuri Toss actually used before the Doppelganger went off. And didn't do the damage. Here's Tidehunter. He's not got a routed for another 18 seconds. The laser comes out to heal up most of the members for Perky Pepperonis.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And they're going to be running around their own jungle, looking for something to do. But right now, EG, 17 kills for 3 with Invoker at the top of the net worth, and actually 4 of the top net worth spots are all EG, only PPD is at the bottom. There's a Ravage in by Universe. He finds it, the initiation onto the PL and the Tiny. PL's getting very low. They've got to find the real one, and they have. Gushers available in 5 seconds. They also have Blink on Tidehunter. PL's going to try to TP out, and he will not be able to make it. Close snap on point from Sumail. Double kill in the mid lane. And EG just continue to roll right over Perky Pepperonis. Now Zai is running around.
This'll come in handy.
He's forever. He's hanging around here, but he's not going to be able to do anything about this Roshan attempt by Fear and the rest of EG. Fear just does it so quickly with his ultimate and the fervor that he has a passive on. So they will quickly take this Roshan down 17 minutes into the game. And Perky Pepperonis do have vision of it, but there's not a whole lot they can actually do. In terms of items, Troll is now sitting on a Dragon Lance and almost a Yasha. And Sumail, he's nearly at his Ags. Tiny is still sitting on the Blink Dagger, and there's a Necro 2 on Beastmaster somehow. That's some pretty good farm for him. Zai is going to get killed out here. Slowed down, and the rest of EG says, it's just a Zai. Don't really care. They abandon him to his death, and he prevents the meme score from occurring. Invoker's going to TP over the top just to push it out somewhere. Monkeys Forever and the rest of Perky Pepperonis, they make a beeline for the Radiant jungle. They could find something here. Fear could get caught out. There's the axes rolling around him. He gets yelled at, and do they have enough damage for this? Of course they do. Fear's going to get that Aegis pop though. PPD is going to TP away. Are they just going to abandon Fear? There is a throw up in the air. No mana anymore from the Tiny, but Fear is just going to go down. Not enough help there from the rest of AG, but while that is happening, Sumail's top. He's taking the tower down. He doesn't even really care. EG, they're just taking the losses that they feel like they have to and getting the objectives on the map.
Enjoy yourself while you can, for Dire's top tower has fallen.
Zai he's got a plate mail. I guess this is going to be a Lotus Orb from him. It'd be interesting if they can get a Lotus Orb onto the target that has Ice, or the Primal Roar, or the Chain Frost casted on them. The Sunstrike is going to be there, and goodbye Lich. Invoker once again on point with the Sunstrike. Sumail is wicked sick now. Invoker finds another tower kill. They don't have an Aegis for this push, and Troll is back in the base right now. There are no outer towers remaining for Perky Pepperoni, so EG can just go for the base in one fell swoop right now. Buyback status, it's only up for Invoker and Bounty Hunter, so Perky Pepperonis do not want to save for buyback at this point. The PL is pretty close, admittedly. So is the Phoenix. Most of them are within about 500 gold. And some may have it up. There is a smoke here by Monkeys Forever and the rest of Perky Pepperonis. They are going for it. PPD on the low ground could get caught out. Blink is available from Tiny. Do they have vision? Yeah, they're going to find PPD and thrown back towards the Phoenix. The bird is going to get stunned up and PPD just stares at the wall. He gets put into timeout. Oh, hello. Nice force staff away, but Phantom Lancer was just waiting for him on the other side. Sunstrike does end up hitting Dad and Monkeys Forever, but it's not enough damage to actually take them down. The Bounty Hunter is still waiting for the Arcane Rune. He's just going to stare at it for a couple seconds, now picks it up. He's very close to the Lotus Orb, and I believe now has it on the Courier. Or just a Perseverance. PL has at least come to his senses and bought a Power Treads, and getting closer to that Diffusal Blade. Universe is ready. He's going to get scouted out here. He's going for Monkeys Forever. A 4-staff forward. Going to get yelled at by Monkeys Forever, and all of that mana is going to go away. Bye-bye mana. And meanwhile in the mid lane, KVH, he's going to be in trouble. There's going to be enough damage, and Shuritas interrupts the TP. PPD just going to dance around for a couple seconds. Because you always have to get the full duration CM ults when you can. Especially when you get a kill. EG ready for the high ground push. Tiny's down for 25 seconds. With him so low level, his respawn times are pretty low. Immediately that Observer in the base gets dewarded. And EG just go right for the base. Battle Trance gets popped. And Fear continues to go ham. It's away from the Fire Spirits, but one will hit him. There's also the Frost Armor on this tower, so they have a lot to just stop EG from getting some good attack speed onto the tower. They're going to keep going here though. Sending out a couple of Phantom Lancer illusions to Diffusal Blade. On a very low cooldown. Avalanche is going to be there. Universe immediately gets stunned up. He's going to spit at KVHB. Sunstrike is a bit off the mark. And Tide Hunter, he's going to get a lot of damage done to him by the egg. The egg is immediately taken down. Yell goes out, and there was a nice Lotus Orb. It went actually both ways onto Monkeys Forever. And that tier 3 tower, it's down now. Here comes the tiny immediate tornado from Sumail, and he's going to get immediately taken out. Universe, he's actually rather low, sticking around the Chain Frost a little bit. Here, though, in the middle of the base, he is just going for all of Perky Pepperonis. He does not care about a thing. He doesn't care about an EMP. He doesn't care about the Fire Spirits, and he doesn't care about no Necro Book. He's just going to go right for those range tracks, takes them out, and they may decide to back up here. They did spend a couple of... Well, actually, they have all of their ultimates up. Perky Pepperonis are the ones who sent all the resources in there. And they still have the Universe Ravage. Phantom Lancer illusion goes right back towards the... Well, that's a Troll Warlord illusion right back towards the Phantom Lancer. And do we see anyone backing up here? EG say they're done. We can take a quick look at the XP and gold graphs. 20,000 for XP in favor of EG. Gold is upwards of 25,000 in 23 minutes. This is one of the most massive leads that we've seen in this match. And they are really putting it to Perky Pepperonis. I'm trying to get a little bit of farm here. 7 charges on the Diffusal Blade for Phantom Lancer. He's got 600 gold. Monkeys Forever. He's got a Necro Book number 3. And he may be going for a Blink Dagger. That's possible from him. Perky Pepperonis, though, they are going to group up. They've got a Smoke on Phoenix and Lich. It's not really able to find anything right now on the EG. Troll right now sitting on a Sanj and Yasha, Ultimate Orb, Dragonlance, and the Phase Boots. And he's going to run around towards the PL. He's sitting in the trees right now. See if PL continues to go forward, but he's going to get scared a little bit. Go back towards the... Oh no, nope, he's gone back up. Here comes Troll. Misses him with the axes, and Fear's gonna get his mana stolen away. I need Assad. I don't think he knows which one is real. PL tries to TP out, not gonna happen. Crystal Maiden again interrupts it. He's able to doppelganger away, trying to go onto Zai. He needs to get the track out, just misses. He's tracked the wrong PL target. And Invoker's not even there. Sumail's just running around the mid lane. Again, pushing it in. Fear's moved up. He's at 1300 gold right now. And here come EG. They still got the Universe Ravage. Recipe for Shiva's Guard is in his inventory, so it will be finished up pretty soon. Actually, he needs 2500 gold for it, so it will be finished up possibly. But he may not even get it before the game ends. Fear runs up. He got the Lotus Orb on him. They cannot do anything about him. And that's going to be Fear going for the ranged racks. Melee racks. They're both gone. And we're going to go top now. Feels like nothing can stop this EG squad. We're 25 minutes in. They've broken the base. And they're going for the tier 3 tower. Tidehunter spits at the bird. The bird dies. Here comes Tiny. Gets a nice avalanche onto Fear. And Universe force taps himself forward. There's going to be another beautiful Ravage onto everybody that's still alive for Perky Pepperonis. There's a chain for us. It's going to be doing some damage here to see if we can take down Universe. But there is the Phoenix egg. Can they take it down? Fear's going to focus it down, and he's going to go right onto KBH. He's just hitting every single thing in sight, and that's going to be GG. Game number 1 goes the way of EG against Perky Pepperonis. We'll see if they're able to bring it back in the second game of this semifinal of the America's Open Qualifier to TI6. I'm Pythian. I'll be back with game number 2 in just a couple moments. Stick around. You can follow me on Twitter at PythianLegume, as well on twitch.tv/PythianLegume. You're all having a great day, and maybe we can make it even better with game number 2. Be right back.